Okay, now my screen is visible. Today I am going to explain some payment terms related scenarios, means how we are going to change the payment terms in vendor master data. That payment terms, how it will help in real time. Like first, today I am going to explain one scenario. This is some real time scenarios which I found in internet. That a client wants to pay his vendor. We have some vendor X. We'll take some vendor X, whatever it may be, which we defined in our SAP. From 1st to 15th day transaction, the transactions which is posted related to this vendor X from the date 1 to 15th date, those transactions to be paid by 25th of the same month. Means if that payment is not made on 25th or before 25th, then that line item, that invoice should be due. So below 25th, it should not be due. When we see the line items in FBL1N, it should not be due. If it should not be due. After 25th, it should be due. That is the meaning of this first line. From 1st to 15th day, transactions to be paid by 25th of the same month. Next, second one, from 16th to 31st day transactions, those transactions which is happened from 16 to 31 days, those transactions to be paid by 10th of the next month. In the sense, 10th of the next month is a deadline date. Means if we check 11th, then that line item should be due date. So for this, what we need to do, how we need to create payment terms, and how we need to assign those payment terms to the master vendor X. Those things today I will show you in SAP. First of all, payment terms configuration T code. Everyone knows that we can configure payment terms separately in OBB8. Okay, so I'll open. Wait a minute, I'll increase my font size. OBB8. See, this is our scenario that first we need to define payment terms for these two things. From 1 to 15th day, the transactions to be paid by 25th of the same month, and from 16th to 31st date, the transactions to be paid by 10th of next month. So we will configure this information in payment terms. Let us will take a new payment terms. Payment terms, actually my company code is 8100, so I will take 8101 like that. Our explanation is first one, due on 25th of the same month. So this payment terms can be applicable to both the customer and vendor. These two line items are, this payment terms is whether applicable for customer, or this payment term is whether is applicable for vendor. Temporary we are taking for both, means this can be applicable for customer and vendor. Baseline date calculation, fixed days. Fixed days in the sense, this column is how many days. Fixed date 25th means at 25th date is the baseline date calculation. So if 10th is next month, 10th means we need to take 10. If 20 means we can take 20. If 30, date 30 is the fixed day, means we can take 25th. Actually my explanation due on 25th of the same month, so that's why I have taken 25 here. And this is main in interviews also. Sometimes we'll ask what is baseline date. What is baseline date means from which date it should calculate. Like from no default means it should not take any baseline date, like posting date or document date or entry date. Based on our client requirement, we can select this baseline date. Posting date in the sense when we are posting that invoice, means that data into SAP. From that date onwards, it will calculate all the things. Document date, when the document, we have document date. If document date is yesterday and we are posting today, for suppose document its thing is 2nd 2/8/2022. Now posting date is 3/8/2022. In that case, we need to take, as per our client requirement, all the calculations should be based on document date or posting date or entry date. So this is the baseline date. So here I am taking posting date. Okay, and this is already fixed, due on 25th same month, and fixed date is 25. So I am saving. Again for the same payment terms, due on 10th of the next month. This scenario we have completed. From 1 to 15th day, transactions to be paid by 25th of the same month. Now second, from 16th to 31st date transactions to be paid by 10th of the next month. So now we will configure this one. Actually here fixed day means, in previously I told what is the fixed day. 10th of the month is the fixed day. So we can take 10. But what happened? What is happening here is due on 10th of next month, means additional 1 month. 1 month after 1 month 10 days. So we will take additional 1 month. So this is applicable to both the customer and vendor. Here I am taking posting date. Save. Okay. Now we'll assign this 8101 payment terms to the vendor master data /nxt02 vendor master data edit. So here I am taking for payment transaction, company code data, payment transaction. So instead of payment terms 000, here I am assigning. Now we created 8101. See, actually there is some issue while creating 8101. The same I already created VT01. Let's, for showing I'll take this one, VT01. This is 2 line items it have, due on 25th of same month and due on 10th of next month. Taking this one. So now I'm posting an invoice. So in order to check in FBL1N, so I'm posting the invoices date of previous month. Then we can see the due, whether it is applicable, whatever we configured is applicable or not. Taking vendor. In last month, second date means between 1 to 15 date. What is the thing is, from 1 to 15th date, we if any transaction is made, that need to be paid on or before 25th. So the payment is not made. Now the date is 3/8/2022. So according to our payment terms, it should be due, overdue. So second thing, from 16 to 31st date transaction. So we'll take an old month transaction. Let us take 17/8/2022. 17/7. Now I'm going to check line items for this vendor. See, this 2 is we posted now 2/7/2022. So whether our payment terms is applied or not, now you are checking. What is the scenario? From 1 to 15th date, if any transactions has been posted, it should be paid by 25th of the same month. Means the invoice is posted, means the document is posted on 2/7/2022. In last month, second date, it has been posted. Means by the 25th date, it should be paid. It is not paid. So it is showing overdue. For the same vendor, 16th to 31st date transaction. So we have posted an invoice in 17/7/2022. So it should be paid by 10th of next month. In the sense, in this month, this is 8th August, August 10th. It has still time. The paid time is 10th August. So it is not due. So still it is not due. So like this, we need to create payment terms, and we need assign to the vendor. There are so many scenarios available, not only this. This is the one scenario. We'll check due date. Okay, actually the due date will come. This document is posted on 2nd, and this document is posted on 7th. So this is the one scenario that client wants to pay like this from all the transactions which is posted from 1 to 15. The invoice should not be due by the 25th. After 25th, the invoice should be due. From 16th to 31st date transactions to be paid. It should not be due by 10th of next month. After 10th of next month, it can be due. And one more scenario. Vendor X due 50% payable in 30 days and 50% payable in 60 days. This is one more scenario for a vendor X. For vendor X, there is an invoice line item. Let's take an example of 10,000. 10,000. In that 10,000, 50% means 5,000. 5,000 in 30 days. Remaining 5,000 in 60 days. So according to this scenario, again this is also one of the payment terms related scenario. So I will show, I already configured for this scenario payment terms. I'll just show how I configure the same payment terms. You can try in your SAP once.
Installment, right?
Yes, installment. Yes, it is an installment only. In first installment, 50% payable in 30 days, and second installment 50% payable in 60 days. Fashion OBB8. Here already I defined AAA 4 years payment terms. Here I haven't taken anything, just default for baseline date, posting date. I have selected posting date, and I have tick mark on installment payment because this is an installment payment. So for the installment payment, we have another T code also to configure. T code for payment terms is OBB8 and OBB9 for installment payments. For configuration, this one, and AA1 I have taken. AA1 means first installment in 30 days. So installment, first one, number of days, 30 days. Actually, in directly one payment terms we can define in first line item 30, in first line 30 days and second 60 days directly. But to show the OBB9 also, I am taking this type of configuration. So I have defined one more payment terms, AAA1. The explanation is first installment in 30 days. As I already explained here, first installment is 30 days. In the 30 days, 50% is payable. So here I am taking installment 30 days and 60 days. So for this 30 days, first I have created AAA. This is for installment. And I have created AAA1. This is for 30 days. The first installment in 30 days, and here we'll give number of days as 30. So one more payment terms I have created, AAA2. This is 60 days. As what we have discussed is second 50% payable in 60 days. So AAA2 days. This is now OBB8. We have AAA installment and payment terms and AAA1 and AAA2. Now in OBB9 T code, see here 2 line items. We need to take actually new entries. This is terms of payment. This is fixed one which I have created for base AAA. AA is installment payment. In this I have two installment, first installment and second installment. For the first installment we have created an payment terms AAA1. See, clearly understand, this is for installment payment and this is for first installment and this is for second installment. Here we have taken only days, for means how many days, 30 days for first installment, for second installment 60 days. We have not taken percentage like 50% or 50%. So those things now we are doing in OBB9. In OBB9 what I am doing is, this is my fixed payment terms AAA. So for this first installment, what is the payment term for first installment? AAA1. So it will take 30 days is my first installment. Next second installment AAA2. AAA2 is 60 days. So it will take automatically 60 days. Here we need to give percentage, means for first installment in 30 days how much percentage we need to pay? 50%. For AAA2 next 60 days how much percentage we need to pay? 50%. We can change this as 60 or 40, 30 or 70 based on our requirements. So just for example I have taken 50% and 50%, and we can save. So Now in XK02, for same vendor, we'll take EAA as our payment term. Like previously we have done Farooq, and for the same vendor, we'll change the payment transaction. Instead of BT01, I am taking payment terms as EAA, which we have already defined. I am posting a vendor invoice. Check payment terms once again here. It's already EAA. Okay. Select. Here see, if we define the payment terms by using OBB90 code, then our document will be splitted automatically too. Means we have purchased a raw material for 10,000 rupees. So there will be two line items for 5,000 and 5,000. If we go to see in line items, for this 5,000, it is the due date, next due date is 30 days. For this 5,000, next due date is 60 days. I will save and I will show in FBL1. In a new one, no, we can take we can display here net due date also. I'm trying to do, but it is not a change layout. In this change layout, we can select net due date in filters. Net due date, which is available in hidden fields, and we can select this net due date, and we can move this field to here. Even though I moved also, it is not showing. I don't know why.
Sir, now select on copy.
Okay. Now refresh, right?
Yes.
The same thing I am doing. So still it's not came. Before this presentation, I have tried it as came, but now I don't know why it is not. Okay, it's not coming actually. So you can see that it has two line items is posted for 5,000 and 5,000. See here itself we can see 30 days, number of days 30 days. And for this line item, you can see 60 days. This is one of the scenario that how we can calculate and percentage and days both, means 50% payable in 30 days and 50% payable in 60 days.
Sir, one doubt here. Second installment is 60 days, right? That is from the posting date, right?
Yes, I have taken from posting date.
Okay.
Posting
Okay.
date.
I mean that baseline date is posting date.
Yeah. In that payment terms itself, I will show posting date only I have taken.
Okay. Sir.
OVB8, AA8. Second installment 60 days. It is based on posting date only.
Okay.
If we configure like this, the invoices will be automatically splitted into two line items. They have shown. Actually, I have taken 10,000 directly, but in FBL1 it will show 5,000 and 5,000 separately from when the invoice date is posted. Means we have posted the invoice today 3/8/2022. From the 3/8/2022 itself, it will calculate 30 days and it will calculate 60 days.
Okay. So the net off for second installment is 30 days only, right?
First net second
From
installment is 60 days. Yeah, from
Yeah.
okay, yes.
3rd August is 60 days only, but after completion of first installment, it will be like 30 days only.
Yes, correct.
Okay, sir.
From the posting date, it is 60. After
60
completion
days.
of first one, it is 30 days.
Okay, sir.
This is about today presentation.